What's up guys, Jack Barron here, and today I'm doing another FIFA 18 video because I was lost for a video idea. Now, before I say anything, can you please go and subscribe, like, comment. Just comment if you want to see more FIFA 18 videos, tell me, like the video, subscribe to me, because a lot of people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So it's completely free, subscribe to me, I beg. Yeah, so I'm starting off, I'm doing an SBC for a 100k pack, putting all the players I got in last video. So what I'm going to talk about this video is pretty much people who dislike FIFA. I'm not talking about like people who refuse to buy it and like just never played FIFA, never really picked it up. Not people like that. I'm talking about people who actively play this game every single day, even participate in Foot Champions, which, you know, is a pretty long and grueling process. Whoa, what happened there? So yeah, it's a pretty long and grueling process, and you have to be quite committed to the game to actually partake in it. So yeah, these kind of people who then, after playing Foot Champions, always just go on for ages and ages, and Dom, you know who you are, mate. Just go on ages and ages about how terrible the game is, how broken it is, and you know, just like how shit pack weight is and stuff like that, and how it's scamming, and I don't know. So like, I'm just gonna give my opinion on that. It's normally like people make videos like this and like FIFA rants, but this is gonna be the opposite of that. This is not gonna be a FIFA rant. This is gonna be in defense of FIFA. So, first of all, content creators. Content creators are constantly complaining at EA. So, Matt HD Gamer and Nepenthez, right? I'm going to use those two because they're the ones that I watch mostly. They constantly point out the negatives with FIFA. So, for example, Matt HD Gamer recently released a video called, it was like covering a conference or something between a spokesperson from FIFA and some Irish bloke, asking this spokesperson if she thought the pack system in FIFA was ethical. Now this is obviously because of uproar from the FIFA community saying that packs are ridiculously expensive compared to like the in-game value they actually have. Now, first of all, I would understand that this would be a problem if you were forced to buy packs. Now, obviously, you're not forced to buy packs at all, and it's content creators that complain about this because obviously they're the ones buying a lot of money worth of packs. So yeah, you can complain about that. You can't really complain about that if you're not forced to open the packs. Now, in the case of content creators where you could argue that they are forced to open packs for the entertainment of viewers, they make profit from the packs. Like, realistically, I don't know exactly how much YouTubers earn, but it's quite a bit. They can make a living off YouTube. So when these YouTubers are spending, let's go for the extreme, £1,000 on packs. Let's say Castro in one day spends £1,000 on packs. With his Twitch Prime subscribers and the donations he gets in stream, and obviously if he makes that pack opening into a YouTube video, uploads that, and the revenue that is generated from that, that's got to be way over £1,000. It's got to be. He's making profit from opening these packs because of the enjoyment that people get over watching them. Now obviously if he didn't buy these packs, he'd still be making profit, but he wouldn't have a lot of viewers to come into his channel. So yeah, I know I'm not really putting my words together very well here, but pretty much what I'm saying is these packs aren't screwing them over. They're not wasting their money because they're gaining money from it. Now I'm going to move on to casual players. Now obviously casual players, you don't hear much coming from them, as you know, maybe they don't spend a lot of money on packs, and they just enjoy the game for what it is. Now, yeah, this is completely understandable. Not spending anything on packs or anything, or a lot on packs, as a casual player? Yeah. And these casual players enjoy the game so much, and you know, the big streamers and the serious players have just got to appreciate that they're not the only ones playing this game, that there are casual players out there who love the game how it is and think it's just fine. So for example, gameplay, that's not so much of an issue to a casual player because they play for enjoyment, whereas foot chance players, they might feel like they're getting screwed over. So yeah, I just want to say, if there's any people who constantly complain about FIFA, just know that you're not the only one playing this game, and that there's plenty of people that enjoy this game how it is, and don't think EA are the shittest company in the world, or they're just money grabbers, or so yeah, just think about that. I want to talk about issues with gameplay. Well, I don't know whether I can call them issues. I actually love the gameplay in FIFA. It's enjoyable for me. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all, contrary to popular belief. But I'm just gonna take some issues that I have heard from one of my friends, Dom. I'll probably like shout him out in the description or something. But he's a very, how would I say it? He's quite against FIFA. He doesn't like the game mechanics. He thinks, you know, he makes constant arguments about that EA are shit and just stuff like that. And his main issues are rebound goals, kick-off goals, corner goals, and when you tackle people, possession falling straight back to them. Now I'm going to go through over all of these. Firstly, kick-off goals. Kick-off goals have been around for so long, and people always complain about them, and I think it's getting old. Kick-off goals are part of FIFA. Now, this applies to all of these like gameplay issues. FIFA is based on football. It is a football-based game, but the gameplay in FIFA is not actually football. Now, what I mean by this is there's no way on earth that EA could perfectly replicate the beautiful game. Now, they've done a pretty good job, but certain things in FIFA are not going to happen exactly the same as they do in real football, frequency wise, and you know, just like how they actually happen. So for example, kickoff goals are a known problem to EA. They know it's there and they've not fixed it. You may be thinking why, and you know, some of the more rash out of you would be thinking, yeah, because they hate the players, but they obviously don't. The reason why these certain mechanics are still in the game, even though they have been noted as problems by your casual player, well, no, like serious players, the reason they are still in the game is because imagine how boring FIFA would be if it was exactly like real football. Now, I'm not saying real football's boring at all, because it's obviously not. Some of the most exciting moments of my year have been watching Liverpool in the Champions League. And yeah, I love football, but if FIFA was exactly like football, I'd get bored. Because, for example, you'll have games which are like 2-0, 1-0, 0-0, 1-1 in real football, which, you know, sometimes they can be exciting in real life because every chance is highlighted and you savour the moment a lot more. But if it was in a video game format where these were like the kind of scorelines that you'd be getting, you just wouldn't play the game. This game needs to have goals. If this game doesn't have goals, then not many people would play it, except for real tryhards. Now, on FIFA, if you go out and play, you're more likely to get a 5-4 or a 4-3 or a 3-2, or even like a 3-0 or a 4-0, if you're actually like playing FIFA rather than watching real life football. Now, so I'm struggling to get my words out here. I have to keep pausing it to think what I'm going to say. But yeah, if there was like only 2 goals per game in this game, you wouldn't play it because it'd be like classed as a boring game. Like, take Fortnite as another example. You've got that huge map, and what if there was 5 people on that map? You wouldn't play the game. It'd be a glorified, like, it would still be a battle royale, but the chance of you actually finding fights would be much like lower. I actually picked up Prime R9 there, which is pretty cool. But you know, so yeah, you need more goals in this game. It's just more interesting that way. So yeah, or like corner goals. Obviously, teams in real life don't score as much from corners as FIFA teams do, but you know, that's just like what these the game makers at EA need to do to you know, to like make the game more interesting. So like, I reckon in real life, 9 times out of 10, the defense and the goalkeeper win out over the attacker, and by that I mean like, so say you're in an attack on football, I reckon you've got like maybe a 8% chance of scoring. Whereas on FIFA, if you're running on the attack, maybe you've got a 40% chance of scoring. Now, yeah, this may not seem like it makes so much difference, as like it's 2-0. Say you get a 2-0 victory in real life. In FIFA, it might be like a 4-1 victory. It's like, yeah, 3 more goals, but I'm content with a 2-0 victory. Now, when you think about this, like, it should only be happening twice as much as it does in real life. So all these like corner goals should be happening twice as much as they do in real life. Same with kickoff goals. Same with like, you know, just other broken mechanics. But 12 minutes is how long a FIFA match goes on for. Let's take that up to 15 if you're including like pauses and extra time or whatever. So the average FIFA game takes like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Now the average a football match takes 90 minutes. So that's 6 FIFA games is 1 football match. Now this would mean that to have not realistic football scores, but higher than realistic football scores, say you need twice as many goals, these things would have to happen like 12 times as much. So that is why these things are like happening within FIFA, and why they're occurring way more often, because they need to happen 12 times as much if you were to multiply it by 2 to have twice as many goals in the game, and then multiply it by 6 to fit that kind of like 15 minutes of football. So like, say in a normal football game it'd be 1 goal per 45 minutes. There'd be like 12 goals per 45 minutes in FIFA, because that's like 4 matches. 12 goals is realistic. Phone's ringing, lads. I know that was a timer going off. Yeah, sorry about that. But like, so I don't really know what to say anymore. I just can't be bothered to constantly hear people complaining about FIFA, and they're still coming back to play the game. If you don't like the game, guys, don't play the game, and don't be in everyone else's ear for playing it and enjoying it. Dom, fuck you. No, I'm kidding. Love you. But still, I just hope that if anyone is watching this video, I've got a message across to you to kind of stop hating on FIFA all the time. EA have made an amazing game. Everyone enjoys it. Well, we all enjoy it, at least. That's why we're playing it. There are some flaws, or if you can call them flaws, but there are some inaccuracies to how football would be in real life, and that is so they can make the game more interesting. Because subtly, if they weren't there, then you wouldn't be playing. So yeah, if you can like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, tweet at the Penfers and Matt HD Gamer, because they're not gonna watch it, are they? But still, I love this game, so I want everyone to stop putting it down, and I want people to realise why these game mechanics are there. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and I will answer every single comment. So I'll see you in a bit, guys. Love you all.